Zachariah are just resubbed. It's been 7 months.
Hi. Ooh, I'm in the wrong spot. Oh, I see what happened. I moved. Eee. Hello. There we go. Myself in a bigger spot there. There we are. Hi. Hello. Good evening, good afternoon, or good morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is Himeutsugi, everybody. Hello. Hope everyone is doing well today. Thank you, Zachary, for the resub. I started stream to a to a surprise quest, and so yeah, I'm gonna sing for Burb Life the Musical for 15 minutes, which is a steal because I actually have Burb Life the Musical as a redeem turned off right now because I think I overdid it a bit this weekend. So if you want that, it pretty much has to come up in one of these. But yeah, congrats to Mr. Shuff for getting first, and hello to everyone else. Let's see here, Stoat, Zachary, of course, Antares, Atomic, everybody who's here so far, hello, good to see you all. Noelle, good to see you as well. We're just in for a nice chill stream tonight. Planning to just nicely not work. I don't know why. I think I've got a productivity mindset because I'm working over the summer. But gonna play some more Archivium. It's just gonna be nice and chill for a while. So we left off on September 16th, so we finished September 15th, and pretty much the last thing that we did was to have lunch with AG, so that was nice, being able to spend some time with our roommate. And then you can see here, let me switch back to this for a second. So you can see that both AG and Agnes are both up at like actual friend category now, which is nice. So we finally are developing a little bit more of a variance in our NPCs, and that they're not all just acquaintance level, but we have some that are a bit stronger as well. So I think that's nice. All right, so this is where we're at. I went ahead and copied this relationship reference here, so I didn't have to keep looking it up in the PDF. It's here right underneath my relationships. It's nice. It's easy to look at. But yeah, hope everyone is doing well. As far as the Donathon, let me talk about that real quick. Donathon is going really well. We have finished. If you haven't been here in a bit, we have finished.
Just resubbed. It's been 25
thank you for the resub,
months.
Igdra.
I'm 25.
Yeah, you're 25. That's so long. So many months. Definitely have the oldest sub by far. Got a perch. Very nice. But yeah, so the Donathon is going really well. We have finished all of the main goals, and we're into the often wackier stretch goals now. So we blew through the first 3, and we're currently on for 5,600 points, which remember that every dollar is 2 points. So if you're more curious about the dollar amount of the goal, you just have to take the goal and divide it in half. But the next one we are working towards is the 5,600 point goal of me doing a Pokemon Nuzlocke for the first time ever. I think it'd be fun. And I'll have the community vote on like which Pokemon game to figure out some way to do it nicely, I guess. But I technically own almost all of the Pokemon games, so, you know. But yeah, that is the next one coming up, and we are currently 300 points away. So we've got a ways to go before we hit it, but that's okay. Slow but surely, you know. One of my goals, like not like Donathon goals, but just personal goals, is I really need to update the individual incentive sheet this week. The end of last week I went out of town, and there was a lot going on with the archipelago and everything, so I wasn't quite able to update those, but I really need to do that this week. So if I've been a little bit behind on like putting your rewards in your thread, don't worry about it. I am working on that. But yeah, hi Oso, good to see you as well. I did end up having to do the last of my Archipelago challenge offline. I got home really late yesterday, but I wanted to finish it, and I also didn't want to like start streaming at 11 p.m. at night. So I went ahead and had like a quiet session off stream, and I was able to finish my community center with a lot of help from Kai, because I had this nasty bundle where it was like a fish smoker bundle, and I couldn't make a fish smoker because one of the things you need is a cave jelly, and I couldn't go into the cave and get that, so it was like a whole chain of events. I actually didn't go into the mines a single time during that entire archipelago run because I didn't have access to the mines, and it turned out that the mines were behind the door to Caroline's tea house, which I also didn't have access to, so it was very silly, but it was a nice chain effect because I finally released Anna's second baby, so then Anna completed the game as well, and so now, as far as I know, because I don't think they've finished, but I think the only ones left are Sei, Oso, and Hexy. But they had some really tough wind conditions, and they were locked behind a bunch of our stuff, so hopefully, I don't know how much they're going to keep playing, but I don't think they have that much longer, really. At least Oso and Hexy are pretty close. Say, as soon as Say gets a better fishing rod, I think it's all over. It's just, that's exactly what happened to me during that archipelago, is the Cassie's archipelago was just not having a fishing rod for such a big chunk of the game. That made it really difficult, but I'm glad I was able to finish, so I can put that chapter behind. Weirdly enough, I've gotten so into like Stardew again that I started a new file. I downloaded some new mods that I hadn't played with before, and I downloaded a new file, started a new file that I'm playing. Now with so many people who are done, a lot of my checks are probably done, so I just have to knock out the few left. Nice. So much fun, but the Stockholm is real. I gotta say though, I'm enjoying playing like semi-vanilla Stardew where the doors just go where they're supposed to go, except it's like weird in another sense. Like I walked into the Pierre's shop and it was simply Pierre's shop. And I was just like, this is not right. This is not where this is supposed to go. Is this okay? Is this all right? Is this really where I'm meant to go? It was an odd time. But yeah. Let's see. Something. Oh, it's Collier. Hello. Hi, Hime. I found a new favorite pastime. Would you like to know what it is? I would like to know what it is. What is going on? The archipelago doesn't have to have randomized doors. Listen, the only people I was like, yeah, I totally understand you not having randomized doors are people who haven't played Stardew before. But if you're like at least somewhat of a veteran, you gotta play with the randomized doors. Okay, you just gotta. That's part of, I feel like that's just part of the archipelago experience now. Like if you play archipelago Stardew, you gotta have the doors, man. Hi AD, hi Ender, good to see y'all. I didn't the first time, but you didn't know what you were missing. Then everybody saw how I was doing with the randomized doors and were like, man, Hime looked like they were going through such a hardship. That looked like a terrible time. I want that. I too want to have a terrible time. Yeah, that's what everybody said, and so everyone did it. And I think that's so funny. You didn't do it on purpose the first time. That is true. I loved not having the Adventurers Guild until the end. I still don't know where my Adventurers Guild is. There's a few doors that I couldn't quite figure out how to get to, and I was too lazy to go through, so gotta go to work, but y'all have an amazing time. Thank you, Big Draw. I'll see you later. I never found my farm cave. I also never found my farm cave, so you're good. Ooh, this music is a little loud. Yeah. Okay, so we are playing more of the Archivium. By the time in the middle of a run right now, I'm struggling. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yikes. That's tough. Hi, AD. Let's see the heya. But yeah, I want to play some more, but with chaos. Hi, Hime. Hope you're having fun. By the way, have you tried playing solo with the pre-written modules? Which pre-written modules? Also, hello, though. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm not sure which pre-written modules you're talking about, but I have played some pre-written modules before. It's nice being able to just turn my brain off a bit, but then it does end up feeling a little bit like a choose-your-own-adventure game at that point. The doors was definitely the best part. It is fun. It is fun. I think Cheeky put it best, of like being able to experience something a little bit different in a game that you're already so familiar with, you know. It's a fun challenge for sure. Pokemon is a bigger mess with randomized doors. Well, that's because Pokemon, you have to travel a long distance. So going from town to town and not knowing where it's gonna go, like obviously Stardew is very small, and even with Stardew's very focused setting, it's still a huge like pain to have the randomized doors. So yeah, obviously Pokemon is a bigger world, so any game that has a bigger world, which is basically any of them that's not a farming game, is obviously going to have a tougher time with randomized doors, but it's not really about what's tougher. We were playing Stardew Valley, so let's see. By the time I cleared this one, I'd literally found every location in my game. That's funny. How is everyone doing? We're doing well. Happy Pride, yay. I guess any, because I don't know how to approach them when you spoil yourself upon reading. But the thing is, I separate myself from the character, and so even if I know what's going to happen, I can still play like the character doesn't know what's going to happen. That's fine. I don't need it to be mysterious for me. And I know that's not true for everyone, but that's how I view it. So since I don't mind, it doesn't affect me. I can read ahead and have it affect the story in some way. Oh, fun. My new favorite pastime is rage baiting people on Facebook Marketplace. I find genuine enjoyment in giving outrageous lowball offers. I just want to watch the world burn. Oh my gosh. You have a little too much free time, but I'm glad that brings you joy. That's funny. Hi, Amaya. The teleporters count too. Yeah, it's awful. So I can imagine. But that's obviously, Pokemon is a much bigger world, so it would make sense. It's like a foregone conclusion that randomized doors would be harder in Pokemon, but why would you do that to yourself? Pokemon on a randomizer is already hard enough without you doing that and having to like literally travel cross country for innocuous reasons. Yay, my game! I'm glad. Okay, but yeah, so let's see. Put that away. Okay. So yeah, we are on Tuesday, September 16th. I am going to see what the weather is like. I guess we're still in the fall, so. Foghorns echo from the distance. The world feels small. I see. That's what we got. I have a class. We're gonna roll. Let me see, I have my notes. I've got my spark tables. Okay, so let's see if something happened in class today. It's a D10. I'm gonna use one of my new dice. Boss, do you know the last time we updated the Google Sheet? It's in the time. There's literally a history button, so you can look at that later. I hate when I open a door and end up 30 miles away from where I was, right? Such an inconvenience. The best part is watching people try to figure out how to beat all the gyms. Yeah, I can only imagine. My fave was when the men's locker room door led to the interior of the women's locker room next to it, and I got this door near the end of the game, so the entire time I was wondering what was banned behind it, only for it to be the room next door. That is funny. I do think it was funny that 2 rooms that I desperately needed were locked behind the railroad boulder being cleared, and I know I'm not saying this to blame Hexy, obviously, but it was behind a check that Hexy had that she just couldn't get because that was locked behind something Say had that Say also couldn't get. So it was just like an impossibility for that railroad boulder to get removed, but all along both Pierre's and by extension the mines were locked behind that boulder, and it just sucked. Because it's the same thing because Anna basically finished his game several days ago, but to get his second child, he needed me to do something in the mines that was impossible. And so I was just holding his game hostage, and as soon as I beat the game, then Anna just had to open the game and then win too. So it was funny but sad, you know. That's Archipelago for you. Sometimes that's all it is, you know. So I'm glad that we were able to check. Let's see. It's hard but fun. I'm currently at stage 3, end of the run. Just need to survive 2 more levels and I get to the boss. Nice. Hi, Hime. Currently on the mod clock, so have to lurk, but hope you have a good stream. Okay, thanks, Brovaken. Thanks for dropping in. I'm sure your stream streak is like something insane. Okay, so we're gonna roll a d10 to see if anything noteworthy happened, and if not, we're just gonna keep going. The Modaken is so funny. That's a 9. Uh-oh. An 8 to 9, something happens. So something happens. All right, so a d20 to see what happens. Where's my d20? I did get some new dice. They're in this stack somewhere. Aha. It's so sparkly. Okay. That's an 18. That is an injury. Oh. Injury. And now I'm going to pull a card to see if it's a complication, an advantage, or development. Goodness gracious. Never a good thing. Oh, now y'all can actually hear the sound of my card shuffling. Yeah, I turned off a lot of things, a lot of stuff and things on my mic because I think that it was doing strange things, especially during my karaoke, and so I turned off a lot of the things that were attached to my mic. So on the one hand, I think there's a little bit more of other stuff coming through, but I do think that it's easier to make it like September 16th, that's my birthday. Aww. Well, we're experiencing your birthday, but like 30 years ago, kind of. More than 30 years ago, I guess. Okay. Do 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 do. I have never used reverb for karaoke. I have a very light amount of reverb on because I want it to sound a little special. But I don't think you have to. I just think that the reverb makes it seem more karaoke-like. But I have a very light reverb on. You always sound special. Oh my gosh, that was so smooth. As smooth as butter. Thank you. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna draw a card. So I got a jack. So face card means that it is a development. I'm gonna roll the development table. I got someone's success or cooperation opens new paths, which is really weird considering the prompt was injury, but okay. Someone's success or cooperation opens new paths. Okay. But then an injury happens. What class is this? Dating techniques and chronology. Okay, well, is Iver the one that got injured? No. Is the person who got injured somebody that he knows? Weak, yes. Okay, so just an acquaintance, I guess. Okay. So this is how we're gonna do it. I already forgot the name of the professor. Who is bad. I should, on my schedule, I should have who teaches each class so that I can remember, because otherwise I am going to forget each time. Let's see here. Characters. This is the dating class. Okay, I'm just gonna put all of the professor names here in the class table, because otherwise I'm just gonna forget. So Professor Horn teaches principles. Dating techniques and chronology. But the practical, the TA is Lourdes. Professor Molette for sociology. Oops. I found my paper copy of Traveler over the weekend, so now I own both the 2022 and 2008 versions. Nice. As the rules where homeworlds unlocked certain skills for free. Ah. Let's see. It's a different person. Professor Marwood. Okay. Oh, it's Professor Marwood. I always forget him. He's so nondescript and quiet. Okay. There's my professors. So now I can see it. What system is this? I'm playing the Archivium. If you look at the description of the stream/video, you can see a link to the drive-through RPG page for the Archivium, but it is a dark academia, kind of like college simulator, but there's eldritch creatures kind of twist. Okay. Okay. As the rules were homeworld. Oh, I read that already. Predates university rules. I see. Okay. So during class, Professor Marwood brings out some tools and materials from the field for the class to use, explaining them and giving us more of a hands-on approach than usual. This comes up more often in the practical, but it's nice having an actual professor explain things. Miss Wilkes is fine and all, but Professor Marwood is a real practicing archaeologist. Someone I'm vaguely aware of, I believe he's in my dorm, cuts himself by accident on one of the tools. It looks serious, and the professor ends class early to help tend to him. What a shame. Okay, so now I have 6 hours of downtime. I just realized I don't have the game open. I should probably open it in my PDF app. I forgot to thank y'all for being patient. The stream started, so it's like I put my schedule out this morning and then I already messed it up. But yeah, I was right when I was about to start stream, I got hit by like some yucky gut pain. Just my body being like, you ate something you weren't supposed to, probably. Do you know what it is? No. Whenever that happens, I mostly just have to wait it out. Sure enough, here we are. Let me make sure I have all the things. Nope, I went too far. Okay, in the hidden curriculum. I don't have all of the codices open, just the ones that I utilize the most. Tummy Hort Survivor. I know it's very annoying. Tummy Hort. Stummy pain. You know. Just comes with being in your 30s at this point. Like, I'm just kind of like, what is this strange, vague feeling of pain in my gut? I'm sure it's fine. I'm still alive. It's just annoying. Okay. I think I decided on which days he works the shift. Did I add that to his schedule? Or I thought I wrote it somewhere. I see. Need to see. I could have sworn I put somewhere on here the days that he goes. Gameplay notes. Oh. Where was it? It's the university archaeology major. No, that's not it. Could have sworn I wrote down specifically which days he goes in for his shift, but now I don't have it. Oh, never mind. It's on my typical week template. Okay. It's already built into my week template. I see. Okay. I see. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god. I just can't read. Okay. So yeah. So if I scroll down a little further today, I am doing an archive shift. So, trying to figure out what he's going to do in his downtime. Hope you're doing well, Say. I'm doing. It's the best we can ask for in these trying times, isn't it? Okay. Downtime. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday is when we do it. Okay. Alright, downtime. What would we like to do during our downtime? Oh, I have another codex that's good for this too. It's like the idle hands. There it is. There it is. It's a random Tuesday. Don't think there's going to be like a party necessarily on some random Tuesday, so I think I'll just use the regular downtime tables of like what's going on. There's something going on in the library. Let's go to the library. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull a card for that. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Saturday, what a day. Na 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 na. These days are... Now it's stuck at, like, why would you do that to me, say? Okay, Jack of clubs. So, let's see. Actually, the clubs doesn't matter. Jack. An unfamiliar face greets you in the library's darker stacks, claiming to be a visiting scholar. They seem curious about what you're researching and ask pointed questions that feel too specific. Do you engage, and if so, what do you learn from them? I had a hunch that would work. Yeah, can I say I'm old? Okay. This is just one action. Yeah, go work on some studies. Oh. I suddenly changed to first person when I've been writing in third person all this time. Whoops. Okay, let me fix that. Okay, I just had to change a few things for it to be in third person. Okay. They wanted to have happy says. I always want there to be happy says. Tomorrow we can have Tuesday, and Wednesday, and Thursday, Friday, happy say. I mean, Saturday. Why did I say happy say? That's funny. Saturday, what a say. Okay. Alrighty, run successful, almost died. But in the end it worked out. I'm glad. Congrats on finishing your run. He's gonna study, I guess. I know it doesn't matter, but just for, like, the sake of usage of time, I guess. Are you telling me my name rhymes with stuff? Impossible. I'm in shambles. You're in shambles over rhymes? Doesn't seem very Fae-like. If I know anything about Faye, they love a good name swap. How do you feel about taking Philip? I cannot imagine calling, say, Philip. It's very strange on multiple levels. I need to play music that's a little bit more upbeat. This is starting to put me to sleep. Okay. What is something kind of mysterious, dark academia sounding? Relatively. Wait, these are all flute and piano too. I'm a little too tired for this kind of playlist, but upbeat dark academia is a little weird. I wonder if I can... I'll play the soundtrack from Mana Khemia. It's like magic school, so I guess it's close enough. I don't know if it's really dark academia, but I guess that's fine. I loved this game. Okay. Put a little bit of spring in my step. This reminds me of the War of the Worlds musical. Oh. Are you on purple right now? Yes. I am multi-streaming at least for this entire donathon, and it seems to be doing pretty well, so I might just keep doing it.
Nino_ just resub.
Thank you so much for the
It's
resub.
been 11 months. 11 months. Holy crap, the time has gone by so fast. Grateful all the time to have met you, and have you as a friend. Haim is totally the coolest. Any lurkers here, defo follow Himeutsugi.
Thank you so much, Naya. That's so sweet. Love that TTS just cuts letters out of my name and calls me Himeutsugi. It's cute. I'll go and sub my Prime sub. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I know you guys only get one Prime sub every month, so it means a lot to me when you choose me to be your person that gets it. Ooh, I am out of water. Hang on, I'll be right back. I need to go get some more water. I'm all out of my beloved root beer water. I might brew some tea really quick, because my throat is feeling kind of from this weekend, so I won't be gone long, so I won't put up a be right back screen. That way y'all can continue listening to music. I'll just put a sleep mask on. Here.
Zorin Phages Prime subbed. That's it. I usually give this sub to my ex, but is my ex now, ha ha ha.
have returned with tea in hand. Whew. Wow. And my headphones are a little tangled. 1 moment. Hope you all took a little snack or tea break as well. You deserve some good tea. I'm here to thank you. I started solo TTRPG after seeing a couple of your streams and your videos. Thank you, Zoran. That's really sweet. If you're still here, but thank you. And also thank you for the Prime sub again. Oh, hello Taro. Hello Savara. Hello. But yeah, happy to see y'all. Wow, this strange, ominous, probably battle music came on right as I came back. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm back. I made some black tea, so that'll wake me up. Put some honey in it, so that'll be good for my throat. But it's a nice, like, kind of a chocolate black tea, so should be good. It's too hot for me to drink right now, so I'm gonna let it cool a little bit while I continue. The villain is back. Yeah, it feels that way. Oh my gosh, this is very villainous music. Burb-shaped. Oh my gosh, I thought I was concealing myself as the villain quite well, but I see you saw through me after all. Just kidding. Oh, I see a surprise quest went up too. I have to do 15 jumping jacks if y'all donate 50 points worth. Oh my gosh. I'm already so tired. But I will do the jumping jacks if it comes down to it. Okay. Anyways. Let's get it in here. There's like a little fruit fly flying around. Go away. This music is making me really want to play Mana Khemia. If you guys have never played it, I highly recommend it. It's a fun, like, school-themed kind of JRPG. Oh. Hi, Regain! Good to see you. And hello, Blue, as well. Hi. Y'all getting your check-ins, I see. Thank you. Oh, Zone is here, too. Hello. I freaking love Mana Khemia. It's so good. It's like a little known gem, I feel like. It makes me happy that so many people in here have heard of it, because I didn't think it was a very big game. I played it on the PSP, I think, way back when. This is making me really want to play it. It's very fun. They don't make games like that anymore. This music is so nostalgic. I spent so much time playing this game and Mana Khemia 2. I think Mana Khemia 2 didn't come out in English for a while, and I, like, struggled and played it in Japanese just because I wanted to play it so bad. Try Sea of Stars. Oh yeah, I actually kickstarted Sea of Stars, so I have played it. It's very good. It's not quite the same, but it is very, very good, yes. kind of in the same spirit. This little fly is very silly. Nanakamiya got me into the Atelier series as a whole. It's a great rabbit hole to fall into. I played the Atelier games first, but I like Nanakamiya a lot more. I like it, you know, the Atelier games are nice and all, but I just really like Nanakamiya so much more. Oh well. This music feels Wind Waker inspired. Well, I think this game came out before Wind Waker. When did Wind Waker come out? Oh, no, it didn't. So maybe it is. Yeah, Wind Waker came out a couple years before this game. So it is possible. This game just feels so much older, and Wind Waker feels so new, but it's not. I never played Wind Waker. No one is telling Chrono God Trigger? I don't know. Anyways, that aside. Piper! I had untangled my headphones, and then somehow with me sitting here, they got tangled again. I don't know how. Okay. How does this happen? I'm just sitting here. Viper arrive and battle music starts. I don't know if this is battle music. It sounds like exploration music to me. I believe this is the Mana Ruins overworld theme. Oh, the song is called Rusted Nay. So it's possible. I haven't played the game in so long. by the way. If y'all hear maniacal laughing in the far background, that is the husband. I don't know what he's watching though. Ooh, the tea is just the right temperature now. Perfect. Oh, that feels so nice on my throat. We sang a bunch of ABBA karaoke with my cousins, so... I think if I run through every single downtime thing for the day, I'm gonna run out of scenes and do too many. So even though I know that there's 6 hours in the downtime, I don't think I need to plan it quite that closely. So I'm just gonna do the one downtime scene and move on. So Burb friend, I've done some math and I could do something absolutely explosive if you'd be okay with it. Okay, what is that? I'm scared. I don't know what you mean. Okay, so we're gonna go do our archive shift. I'm gonna open up the new rules for that. I should say newer rules. Fix the timer, it's off by a lot. Okay. Really? How is it off? Are you sure that you know how much? Because you don't have access to how much. Yeah, it did, because I watched it go up every time. There was just like a period where they didn't after the fact. And especially the first day, a lot of them. I checked day 1. Well, downtime is supposed to be 6 hours because it's literally from noon to 6 p.m. But I don't want to actually write about what happens for all 6 of those hours, so... Like, I was doing that, and I think it's a little too much, and it was making the entries really long, and again, I run into the same problem of, like, is there really something interesting happening every single day? Probably not. Song is so funny sounding. Guess it's at the end. I just don't think it's off by that much, because if I take how much money we've raised so far and I multiply it times 3 minutes and divide that by 60, it ends up being like a bit over 100 hours, but I know I've streamed for a lot of that time, so I just can't imagine it being off by that much. Plus, I've already added from the last time when Ko-Fi didn't add, so I don't know. Because I remember watching it go up in the early days. I think the reason why it didn't was because I made a little mistake, but that was after the thing updated, so I don't know. I mean, 92,000 away from Burb Feet. Burb Feet has already happened, though. You would really pay that much to see them again when you already know what they look like? That's amazing. Unhinged. I respect it. Well, now it's gonna bother me, so I'll look at it. I wish you would stop telling me these things while I'm streaming, because you know it's gonna put me down a rabbit hole and then I have to look at it or it's gonna bug me. Let's see, wait. So if I have this much, minus, let's see. Minus 5, minus 7, minus 5, minus 3, minus 5, minus 3, minus 3, minus 4, minus 3, minus 6, minus 5, minus 3, 7, minus 2, minus 6, minus 2, minus timer doubling in real time would also be a wild thing to see in real time, but yes, I need to learn to, it's not, I did a very rough, like really rough mathematics, and it might be off by a couple of hours. By my math, it's about 7 hours. But I did pause it several times when I went off, and so it might be off by about 6 hours total if I did the math correctly. Because there should be about 133 hours, and then I subtracted the length of each stream, give or take, rounding where I could, and I came to 53 hours left, and I'm currently at 46 hours, so it's about 7. But I like I said, subtract 1 for all the times I paused it, and it should be about 6 hours, so it's only off by a little bit. I guess I can add 6 hours, it just seems a little... There. I'm okay with that quick maths. But it's not off by the point of like needing to double it. If my math is correct, that's about how much it's off by, so I'm just adding 6 hours and calling it a day. But I remember watching it go up when there were Ko-Fi donations before, so I don't know where it happened. It could also just simply be that the timer doesn't round the way that it's supposed to. So if somebody donated less than they were supposed to, it didn't get added in that sense. You know? Like if you only donated 10 bits and then later you donated 80, it wasn't cumulative in that sense. So I think that's where we lost time from, is a lot of like people donating, oh, well, it would be this many minutes, but because it wasn't in the right increment, it was off by a little bit. I don't know, it's fine. I just added 6 hours. But I think that's fine, I'm happy with it now, because doing the quick maths, that's about how much it was off by, again, with me subtracting an hour for like the many times I paused, because I was like, oh, I'm gonna take a bio break. I remember I paused the timer when I, like, crashed out over Junimo Kart, I think. But anyway, so I'm taking off an hour. Oh, wait, no. Actually, that would go in the other direction. Because I paused it, so the time should be higher than it's supposed to. Okay, well, it's fine. I'll add 2 more hours. There. No. Yes. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Oh, I forgot what I was doing. What was I doing? Oh, the archive shift. Okay. I have to open it. being assaulted by demon children? I don't think so. Where's that thing? I just heard the screams when I closed my. That's funny. Need to find the thing. It's here somewhere. Like another file for the notes because I don't want to have to keep combing through the Discord every time, so I'm going to put this under gameplay notes for now. See. Okay, locations are going to be a little bit different later. Okay. Okay, I think that's fine. So I don't have access to the full 2.0 rules, obviously, so I think I'll just sort of Frankenstein this part in for now. I think that's okay. Okay, so in that case, just work the archive shift. Okay, so I'll think of these more as phases than like, oh, I'm literally running through the 6 hours, because while that makes, mathematically, that makes my brain happy, I think it's a little too much. Okay, especially with like my character, we're just gonna assume that he's studying. We're gonna assume he's doing stuff, and that's okay. Okay. So let's get to the way the archive is now. Reshelving books. Alright, so we'll just do a little bit of those things for now, and just move on from there. Okay, so we'll go in this order, actually. We'll reshelve at the end. Or like this. Okay. Okay, so cataloging new arrivals, so we're gonna see if we have anything. Two, no arrivals. Hi, Hamza. Oh, did we say what days Leo works? Me. Oh, Leo works on Wednesdays and Fridays, so he may be here today, but not. Okay, so I'll just draw a card. Is Leo here today? What is this game about? This is a Dark Academia solo tabletop role-playing game about a character going to university and he's part of a secret society, basically. 7. I think that's a yes. Let me check. I'm gonna get used to this other oracle. Oh, yep, 7 is yes. Oh, let me skip this song. What the heck? Okay. See if there's a visitor. 3, so yes. Hello. Hope you're having a good game. I am. Well, it's nice and quiet start, which scares me because it feels like something else is going to happen. Hope you're doing well. Ooh. Oh, I should change the image because we are in the archive right now. Hee in the stacks. Alright, so what book do they want? This is a 9 of hearts. Let's see, 9 of hearts. Book topic tables on page 39. 9 of hearts. So I need 3 cards. Secrets. Oops. Actually, I guess I only have to draw 2 now. There's another one. There's the King of Diamonds. So secrets and secret crystals. Okay, all right. That was a seamless pick change. Thank you. Yeah, I have a whole folder in OBS with all of these different like areas. That way, as I change settings within the university, because this whole thing takes place in a university, I can have like a different image there for flavor. So for example, when my character is like in a practical class, I might change to this one. And then here's just some nice aesthetic windows, statue. Oh, why didn't it? Some of them, I guess, don't have the transition for some reason. That's annoying. Why do all of these not have the transition? Rude. Anyways, they're there. Can I change a bunch of them at once, maybe? Oh, do it. There. So then here's a window in the archive. Nope, that doesn't work the way I wanted it to. Dang. I know I have applied the fade transition to all of these. Why did some of them just not have it? Anyways. Hope the donathon has been... It really helps set the mood. Yeah, for sure. Dark academia is all about vibes, so gotta have it look nice. Hope the donathon has been going well. Yeah! My mod did point out that the timer was off, so we had to fix things a little. But it has been going really well. I fear I may be stuck in this donathon for months, but I like it because it makes my content nice and focused, and I get to focus a lot more on doing TTRPG stuff, which I think I know I just did a whole week of Stardew Valley, but it's nice to go back to this. I missed it. I'm starting to believe that sometimes games like this might need something like an escalation clock, but I'm not really a fan of slow burn plots. I don't always like slow burn. I know what you're talking about, but I also like some balance. Like, I have some campaigns that are very focused and action-packed, and so I like having games like this and Iron Valley where I get to take a step back and it's just more cozy. Like, yes, there's magic and some dark eldritch stuff in the secret society, but, you know, on a day-to-day, Yver is just in class. So I kind of like it this way, but, you know, it just comes down to what you're comfortable with. And I like it. I know that in 2.0, the creator is making this game a little bit more, like they're incorporating the magical, dark horror stuff a little bit sooner. But I think it's okay to spend freshman year kind of slowly getting soaked in it. It's like there's this Chinese proverb that's like, you know, a frog slowly boiling in water, you know, like you raise the temperature so slowly the frog doesn't realize they're getting boiled. That's the kind of plot that I think works really well in horror, because at first it's just like, oh yeah, there's a secret society, no big deal. Oh, some of these books are about magic? Yeah, maybe they're just crazy, but at this point Yver has successfully done a little bit of magic, so I enjoy it. From a narrative standpoint, I like the idea of there being at least a seasonal climax. I mean, there's a climax every semester with the exams and everything. But I know what you're talking about. It just comes down to what you want. I like the coziness of this game. Hehe. But I like this kind of cozy horror where it's like a little at a time. Because I don't think that life and stories all have to be about this epic climactic quest all the time, so. But that's my personal preference, you know? Okay. Big horse guy. Me? Am I a big horse guy? That's wild. Not complaining, just realizing as I experiment with solo play that there comes a time when I want to change up. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, and I realize you're not explaining. We're just sort of talking about the nature of things that we like, you know. I love a big horse guy. I'm a big horse guy. Oh, I see. You're introducing yourself as a big horse guy. I see. I see. I don't know how to take this. I don't know what to do with this knowledge, but hello, welcome. I guess that's funny. Okay. If there's tabletop RPGs, that implies the existence of under-table RPGs. Yeah. I don't know what that would look like. Here, Nail. You can have some fish, Naya. I love that. Alright, well, let me check my catalog to see if I have anything about secret crystals for this person. Actually, I don't know if they're a person. Books. Oh, Seeking! F yeah, Seeking. The archive. Okay. Let's see if we have anything here. Oh, crystals. I could have sworn we had something about crystals. Oh, haunted gemstones. This song is so epic for what's happening. You play with your feet, Undertale. You roll dice with your feet. And then how would you look to see what you rolled? How would you see it? Rex, I feel like your going live messages get more and more unhinged over time. Are you okay? Blink twice if you need help. Hi, Kit Kat. I saw it appear just now on my phone and was like, I see. I can't remember. Oh, this underline is like this, right? This underline? I don't remember how to do underline and mark down. That wasn't it. Okay, whatever. There's no underline and mark down. The heck? How did I do it here? Oh, it's literally just HTML. That's funny. Okay. Done. Should just be 1R, 2G. And I got a bonus 1 influence, or oh, if the visitor is a member of the society. Okay, is the visitor a member of the society? 9, so yes. Okay, so I do get a bonus influence. I'm gonna go ahead and add that now, because I'm gonna get that influence no matter what. Which is good. I hadn't gotten society influence in a long time. I only have 4. That's good. What the heck is this music? This is starting to get a little strange. I might have to pick something else. I'm gonna put on the Eternal Poison soundtrack. I don't know if that one's very academic, but at least it's like horror-ish. I don't remember if Eternal Poison took place at a school or not, did it? I'll look it up. I don't think so. Does have cool music. Oh, hi Woven! Good to see you. Alright. Now we're gonna do reshelving. Reshelving. I think I have the new rule for that. Or actually, I don't know if it's new rules, it's just... Oh yeah, it does. Okay, so we're gonna see how many books are being reshelved for the night. Small batch. Let's see here. Okay. Top 2 from the deck, consult the book topic table. Okay. Alright, so the first book, 8 of Diamonds, Riddles and Relics. Okay, Riddles, Relics. Okay, and then the next book. 2 cards are 8 of Hearts and 4 of Spades. So, Elixir, Poisonous. Poisonous elixirs. Okay. Scary. Okay. So we have 2 books. We're just gonna go and shelve them. So draw 2 cards for the custodian, 2 cards for the books. Yeah, so I'm back to playing blackjack. My fate is to just always be playing blackjack, it seems. Hang on, it's like, what is... Okay. This is me. Oops. So I'm at 13. Start at... Oh. Oh, that's bad. The books are at 20 and I'm at 13. So I kind of have to hit... I have to try to... Ugh. Okay. Okay, that's 17. Okay, I bust. So, we're gonna try again. Blackjack! Not blackjack! Why does it always come down to me playing blackjack? Blank card, so I'm gonna put that back. Okay, well I'm at 12, the books are at 18. Wow, why are the books so good at... Why are these magical books so good at playing blackjack? What's up with that? Oh, I'm at 20. I win. Yeah, because the... Yeah, I win. Yay! I won in blackjack. Good, 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 good. I'll add this to my... Okay, so I've added that to my list there. Now we just need to do a little bit of cleaning and maintenance. Okay, so we're gonna see what cleaning we have to do. I got another blank card. Okay, the 3 of diamonds. Diamonds is sweep, so I got a sweep. It does reduce my energy by 1, because it does take energy, so that's gonna go down a bit. There we go. Okay. How well did we perform our task? Everything went smoothly. Okay. Oh, man. That is nasty. You know, there was that little fruit fly flying around in my face. It flew directly into my tea and died. Why do they do that? What? That's nasty. Okay, well, I'm gonna go dump. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go dump this out and get new tea. Dang, I still have like a good half of my mug of tea left. At least I don't have to worry about it flying in my face anymore, but dang, like, why do they just choose death like that? Ugh. Okay, I'll be right back. Yo. Okay. Still had a little bit of my pot from earlier. I just had to rinse out the mug. The husband was like, it's just a little fly. Couldn't you still drink the tea? Ew, no. Okay. Well, at least I won't have to worry about it buzzing around anymore, but it's just there's something depressing about it literally just flying to its death. But, I mean, it is a bug. Okay. Okay. I think that is gonna be a... Let's see. A little bit of... I'm gonna get some more points with Leo. Okay, so I'm gonna read this and then we'll move on to the next day. Yippee! After class, Yver heads to the library to study. He gets in a long session of study before deciding to poke around the library somewhat aimlessly. Could there be books on magic and such outside of the archive? Yver taps his foot in impatience, thinking, and then goes deeper into the stacks. Hello. Yver looks up from the shelves to see a rather nondescript-looking man, clearly past typical college age, but too young to be a professor. Could he be a TA or graduate student? What are you researching here? In the theology section. There's something about the way the man pauses on the word theology. It's pointed. Looking around, this appears more like an alchemy section than one with theology materials. Could magic and alchemy be considered extensions of theology somehow? For some reason, Yver doubts it. I'm just looking around. The man's face remains unchanged, making Yver feel as if he must proffer some other excuse. I'm an archaeology student, and as you might know, there's some crossover with theology. Really, though, he doesn't know why he feels like he has to justify his presence. Is that so? But why do I feel as if archaeology has nothing to do with what you're seeking? Yver stares down the man in suspicion. Ah, but where are my manners? I'm merely a traveling researcher. No need to be so defensive, my boy. I believe what you're looking for might be further within. He points to another shelf. When Yver draws closer to it, the subject of the books does appear to be more arcane, but when he looks up to thank the researcher, the man is gone. Talk about mysterious. Yver is reminded of the various patrons that come and go in the archive, which is of some comfort. Looks like there is a surprise quest, slime model for 15 minutes. If it is met. Leo is at the archive when Yver gets there, though he's gotten quite used to his tasks here. Yver has to admit that it comes as a comfort to know that someone else he knows is here working alongside him. The shift begins quietly with no new books or items needing to be cataloged. The two of them sit at the circulation desk studying and idly chatting as they wait to see if a patron needs assistance. I'm gonna skip this song because it has words. Soon enough, a seeker arrives. I'm in need of a tome about the secrets of crystals. I realize this is a vague topic, but anything you might have on the subject would be appreciated. I am in great need for my research. Yver recalls a book he reshelved during a previous shift and looks it up in their records. Would haunted gemstones from 1300 to 1700 work? The seeker tilts their head a full 90 degrees. It takes everything Yver has... It takes everything Yver has to remain composed, and he elbows Leo when he notices that his companion's jaw is hanging slightly open. Leo leans over to the side, coughing exaggeratedly. Yes, I think that should do quite nicely. However, slime time. Thank you, manager. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, the time went up. Time went up that time, so I guess we're good. Thank you. Oh my goodness, how much did you give? I'm in the 60s. I'm in the 60s. What did you do? You silly flame. Oh, thank you so much for the donation. Goodness gracious. Well, 63 hours. That is a lot of hours. Thank you so much. Okay, let me change models. I redid all the math again because my ADHD is also a nightmare. Your timer is right. Yeah, I did very quick maths, rounding, you know, but I think I'm good with the results. Yeah. So the timer should be correct now. Could be off by a few minutes, but not a huge deal. But thank you for doing that. I would not want to cheat everyone of their hours, but I do think that part of it might have been that there were a few of the Ko-Fi ones that got through before I fixed it, but I also think that part of it is that, like I said, the timer isn't cumulative. So, like, if somebody donates 50 bits and then 50 bits later, they're two separate transactions, it doesn't count that into, like, it doesn't do 3 minutes like it's supposed to. So it doesn't do decimal increments of time, so I think that's what causes it to be a little bit off. Thank you, manager! You're the best. That's saving me a lot of time. A lot of time and effort. Okay. Let us be slime. I do think it's very cute that y'all love this little slime so much. Alright. I have become slime. E. There we go. I think that should be fine. Okay. Hee hee. Boing. Bet she didn't know that a slime could play tabletop RPGs. Hehe. That is a lot of points. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Hi, Iris! We are very close to the Nuzlocke challenge now, only 90 points or $45 away from me having to do a Pokemon Nuzlocke challenge. How are you doing, Iris? Hope you're doing well. Anyway, so yes, I think that should do quite nicely. However, if you find any other books of that nature, please do set them aside for me. The visitor shows their society identification, so Yver makes a special note of the request. Leaving Leo at the circulation desk, Yver goes to reshelve a few books. Mysterious relics, how riddles can help find them, and anti-panaceas and other anti-panaceas and other toxic elixirs. Though the books resist a little, Yver ultimately comes out on top and is able to put the tomes back where they belong. After reshelving, upon seeing the dusty floors, Yver goes to get the broom to sweep up. There's even some loose clumps of dirt about. When was the last time anyone swept? Still, this is easily done, and Yver ends his shift without getting too tired out. Not long until I'm done with this awful work trip. Few more days to get back home. I'm sorry you're having an awful work trip. Poor thing. After putting away his broom, he sees once more that Leo was waiting up for him. I appreciate you waiting. Leo shrugs. We're going to the same place, and there's safety in numbers. Leo goes quiet for a while, but Yver knows... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the gift subs. Oh my goodness. Thank you.
We reached our new subs.
Oh, Evelyn got one. Ah, you got the Screamer of Singe. Yay, Pokemon. Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's wild. Thank you so much. That... Why didn't the point... The timer went up, but the points didn't. That should have been enough. The points didn't... Was it not? supposed to be $45. Well, it's close. Oh, it did go up. Yeah, because now we're 40 points away. Okay, okay, it is right. Okay, okay, thank you. Yeah, we're now only $20 away. So you did... Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh, you...
Flame gifted 10 subs.
You... The flame that you are... Fixed. Thank you so much. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Somebody that got a sub is named It's Polygon. I kind of love that. What the heck? It's a polygon? I don't think they actually follow. That's funny though. It's meant to be. Thank you. I do recognize some of the names, which is nice. So it goes. Thank you. Guess we're getting to that point where it just starts going to random people too. Yep, yep. Thank you so much. Yay for Pokemon! Yeah. So that is going to be, that's another one down, so I'm gonna have to schedule a Pokemon Nuzlocke at some point. Hehe. That'll be fun. I got a few of my buddies. Nice, nice, nice. Hehe. I will have to do a poll for which Pokemon game. That'll be fun. Oh my gosh, the Arapaima! There it is. Oh, that's so much fun. I'm looking forward to see which Pokemon game gets chosen. Oh my gosh, I haven't played Pokemon in so long. That's fun. I'm excited. I'll try really hard not to, like, lose immediately, but- oh, goodness. Oh, no. Oh, ah. Whoa, it's one of those ants. They're still around. It's crawling on my dice tray. What do you want? There's nothing there for you. It's just a dice tray. Dang, I thought we got all of those ants, but I guess, some of them still be around. All the rain and everything. No, get out of my dice tray, ant. Oh, but it has wings. I don't want it to fly at me. It's just a dice tray. What do you want? Scary. I discovered this channel by a sub gift like this one. Really? Oh, that's so awesome. That is, yeah. I'm really glad that you came and that you enjoy, you know, learning more about solo TTRPGs and stuff. Man, I don't like that there's an ant in my dice tray. And it just keeps crawling around in circles. Oh no, I see another one. Where did they come from? They were gone for a while. I thought they were gone. Oh my goodness. Why are you here? There's nothing here for you. There's no food. I don't leave food up here because I don't want bugs getting up here. There's nothing here for you. Now I'm scared of rolling dice in this dice tray. Because what if they fly at me? The ants want to play. I don't like it. I have really sensitive skin, so when ants bite me, it turns into like a golf ball sized like ant bite, so they really freak me out. Okay, well for now I'm gonna get my dice out of this tray. I'm gonna move the dice tray. At least it'll be up there, and I'll roll my dice just here on this surface for now without the tray. Oh my gosh, go away! What do they want from me? Is better an ant than a tick. I mean, that is true. And it's better that it's these little ants than... But the Husburb said that these kind of winged ants, he looked it up, and when these come out, it means they're trying to establish, like, a new colony. So I don't like these are scouts, you know? So it's freaking me out, and they're so close to me. Oh, I don't like it. I also forgot to set a timer, so I don't know. How long has it been since I was a slime? Hang on a second. Shoot. Okay, that was, dang, I don't see timestamps. Oh, shoot. I'm just gonna set the timer for 15 minutes for now. So you got a bonus, and that's fine. Let's just go away, please. Oh, no, I don't see them. I think it's worse that I don't see them. Where did they go? Oh, never mind. I see it. There's no food for you. That's my TTRPG journal. There's nothing in there for you to eat. All things, they get on top of my dice and stuff. Ugh, freaky. Okay. It's okay. I'll just start the 15-minute from now. Fun fact, Gen 1 through 5 crit attacks do ×2 damage. Gen 6 plus is 1.5. If you end up with 1.1 through 5, it's more likely to die to a crit. See, Gen 1 through 5 are the ones that I played the more often, so I think that's what I'm used to more than anything, so it's okay. Alright, I was reading. Leo goes quiet for a while, but Yver knows he's thinking about that seeker from earlier. It's when visitors come to the archive that Yver remembers the true strangeness of the archive and the society. Yver begins to wonder if the Viridian ambition is all about the pursuit of knowledge no matter what the costs might be. The fact that the seeker from tonight is a member of the society is a little unsettling. But none of the patrons or other society members have ever been hostile or anything. Maybe it's too much to judge people based on how they look. Hey, I suppose even spirits need to do research, huh? Yver says, trying to lighten the mood. Leo gives him a funny look. I didn't know you were capable of making jokes. As Yver glowers, Leo laughs all the way back to the dorm hall. Yay, friendship. Okay. Troll the scouts, give them food, and when another ant comes with a scout, hide the food. Oh my gosh. That would be a waste of food. Oh, I see 3 of them now. Man. Oh, I wish I knew where they were coming from. No, you've come back down onto my desk. Go away. The other way. That being said, even though these guys have wings, I've never actually seen them flying. I just freak out that they have wings and could fly at me. Reverse the tides on them, eat the ants, don't actually. Yeah. I would not do that, even as a joke. Man, it's so hard for me to focus watching these guys crawl around. It's freaking me out. Okay, it's a new day, so it's Wednesday, September 7th. I'm just gonna move on. It's fine. I'm just gonna move on now. Oh. There's something stuck to me. Hello. Let's see. Where's the date? There's the date. Alright, so weather. Mist creeps low every morning, blurring the campus edges. Ooh, somebody new has joined the flock. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for following. Okay. Here we are. No, it's back, and now it's crawling on my dice. What do you want from me? Thank you for the stretch. I am stretching, but there's these ants close to me, and I don't like it. These ants have wings. Get off of my dice! Right, well, let's see if something... no, it's a D10. Oh, goodness.
Saved is rating with 10
Thank you so much for the raid, Nettle. Nettle Faye. Thank you. What were you playing? Yay, TTRPGs. Hello. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for raiding. For those that don't know me, I am Himeutsugi. Just call me Hime. I'm a parrot VTuber. Currently, I am a slime for the next, 10 minutes. But normally, I am a parrot. Or, a parrot person, I suppose. I normally stream TTRPG content as well, specifically solo TTRPGs, which is what I am doing right now. I'm playing a game called the ARCHIVIUM, which is a cozy horror kind of dark academia themed game. We just wrapped up a day where we had to take a shift at the Eldritch Library. That's part of the secret society that we're a part of, you know. So we're starting another day of class here in a moment. Pathfinder 2E, we just finished the chapter. Oh, nice! Hope that was a lot of fun. I haven't played Pathfinder. I have an ongoing Pathfinder campaign, but due to like various real life stuff, we haven't played in a little while, so that's awesome. I hope you had a lot of fun. Thank you for raiding. If you have to raid and run, I totally understand. If you want to hang out, we're playing the Archivium. It's cozy, it's chill, despite the fact that it is lightly horror. It is not very strong horror at all, by any means. Hope you can get back to it and have fun. Yeah, I hope so too. I have reason to believe that we should be able to start again in a couple of weeks. It's a lot of fun. My character is basically a fish who is also a detective, and she accidentally ended up in a party of criminals, and she doesn't realize that they're criminals, and so there's going to be a great reckoning later. She's like super intelligent, but also weirdly an airhead at the same time about some things, and so she hasn't realized that the rest of her party is basically criminals. Like at one point they ran into a bounty hunter and she was like, oh, what's going on? Isn't this the fish that really likes eating plants? I mean, she has to eat. What else do you want her to eat? She's got to eat something. She is very good at her job, but she's an investigator in the sense of she's like a investigator. But she deals more in high society crimes versus like murder necessarily. But yeah, it is very silly. It's a silly dynamic that she has with the rest of the party because she doesn't know and they know that she doesn't know, so they're just like, it's fine. As long as she doesn't find out. Anyway, I need a D10. Here's my D10. 2, so nothing happened. Nothing of note. So we'll go straight to downtime. I'm gonna see where Ivera is gonna spend his downtime today. Oh, but we have 2 hours to study, so... Oh, I know, I'm in Thursday for some reason. Wednesday here. Study 2 hours for principles, so add that there. Okay. Alright. Alright, so downtime. Okay. Alright, so that is a 2. So with a 2, visit the on-campus counselor for a brief talk, vent frustrations, and share worries. I see. Okay. So, feeling a little low in energy, no doubt from his shift at the archive, which still takes its toll, despite nothing particularly taxing happening, Yver decides to drop by the Health Services Center. They intake him for a full physical and don't find anything wrong, but refer him to the campus counselor for a chat. I always do like to check in with freshmen if I can. Adjusting to university life can always be difficult, or can be difficult. How are you feeling? The counselor shows true and obvious concern, but Yver knows he can't truly confide in her, so he keeps things vague. In any case, he isn't truly struggling, so he has nothing to vent about. Oh, you're gonna spray it?
No, I'm not gonna spray it. I'll put this in case. Where are they?
There's one here, there was one on the wall, and then there was one crawling around here, but then it like went somewhere. The husband is here. He heard me talking about ants. I still don't understand where they're coming in from. Oh, now I can't see it. That kind of scares me. Oh no, it's there. There was a third one, but I like lifted off over there.
There's not as many over here as there are.
Yeah, there were a lot of them over there, and they're all gone now.
Oh, I think they're...
Oh, now it's crawling in front of me.
What's this? Yeah, get it.
Yeah, but I don't know where they are now. There's one on that wall. I don't see it anymore. They might be coming in on your clothes when you come in. That's pretty common, really.
Whatever you see, it just smack you.
Okay. I have a completely bug-free house unless one flies in when my door is open. Yeah, we usually don't. There's just little gnats, but yeah, unfortunately sometimes we do have to have the door open, so... Are there any in that trap?
There's not a trap there, it's just take it back to
Let's see.
Looks like they take a sound out there.
Is this an ant? They have stripes on them. It's kind of freaky. Sorry, I'm interrupting. Hi, London. I am a slime currently, but there's... can't tell if that's an ant or if it's just a stripe.
Just whenever you see it, just capture it.
Oh, there's one. Oh, my little. They have stripes. Oh, there's another one. Hang on, there's a third one. That's the three that I saw. I guess they're all gone now. I've only seen those three at the same time.
They're flying up there. But they're so...
No, they have stripes. Are we sure they're ants and they're not something else? Because I've never seen ants that have stripes like that before. Freaky. There was one on my Labubu, you guys. So rude. I really try not to keep, like, food and stuff up here, so I don't even know why they're crawling around my desk. There's nothing here for them to eat. Hmm? It's a candle. Oh, this is just sparkling water cans. I mean, that fell off my desk. I'll pick those up. But there's no food up here for them to eat. Well, the husband has come and saved me from those 3 ants at least, so I don't see them anymore. But since we caught them and saw them up close, they have stripes. Striped ants are not that uncommon. Okay. At least I don't think they're termites or anything. Thank you, husband. My hero. My hero to come get the ants. Yuck. Yucky. You come into our house. So leave us alone. Alright. We stand husband. Yeah. Okay, the timer ran out on me being slime. Okay, let me change back. At least I don't have to worry about them being so close to me, because that's what freaks me out. Like, if they would just stay over there and leave me alone, I don't think I would mind them quite so much. You know, you stay in your space, I stay in my space. I'm not inherently, like, scared of bugs, but it's not. Yeah, like, spiders are great. They're very good at getting rid of pests. Like, I don't mind spiders. Like, I generally don't mind bugs as long as they're not getting up into my business, you know? That's where I draw the line. They must be eating something. Yeah, I just don't understand why they're crawling around my desk. Oh, you're saying the spiders. Yes. Husband, the strongest bow battle card. You know, technically Oso made the husband a, he made the husband a grilled cheese fugi. So, if and when the husband, well, not if, when the husband finally comes on and does his Q&A, he will be a grilled cheese. Anyway, let's get back to it. Now that the ants are gone. They are gone, right? I don't see any more. I don't see any more, at least at present. More ant on my dice tray. Oh. I saw something I thought was an ant, but it's just the string being a little bit frayed. I have a 2-stream streak. Amazing. Love that for you. I need to get me one of those cheese-tastic fugis. Yeah! It's fun. Okay. So we're going to the archive shift. I think I'm just gonna do the same shift I did yesterday. I'm gonna spend 2 hours assisting. So I'm going to have this as like I'm staying at the circulate, or Yver stays at the circulation desk while Leo goes off. So we're going to catalog the new arrivals. Let's see if there are any. 4. A package has arrived. There are no markings on the package. Roll another d6. Roll another d6 to determine what's in the package. Okay. Sound recording or a film reel. Okay, film reel, I guess would. Okay, so let's see what this book or this film reel is about. Table. Oh, we just draw one card apparently. One card? Okay. 5 of hearts. Whispers. Oh, that's freaky. Okay. Ugh. I guess instead of a film reel, it should be an audio cassette. Okay, there we go. Oh, I forgot to give myself a plus in influence since we did well at that other shift, because we got 1 in bonus, but yeah. Or wait, did I decide that influence I only get 1 per week? Check here. Oh, hi Winter. Let me double check. Oh, at the end of the week. Okay, that's fine. So I just get the bonus now, but I have to see at the end of the week if I had 3 successes, which I think I will, because I have 2 so far. Or I got 1 tonight. I need to succeed, and then if I succeed on Friday, then that should be enough for my influence to go up. Okay, I see. Yeah, if you have completed at least 3 society contributing tasks, you gain +1 influence. Gotcha. Okay, okie dokie dokie. Okay, got it. Hope you're doing well. 62 check-ins. Look at that. Okay. Let's see. Let's see, it's page 50. How late you going tonight, Hime? Probably not very late. I stayed up really late this weekend with my family, and I do have work tomorrow, and I have an early stream tomorrow at 9 a.m. that I have to be awake for too, so I'm probably not gonna be super late. Might stream for about another half an hour or so. Yeah, 9 a.m. Yeah, it's because tomorrow I have a bunch of stuff going on in the evening that make it impossible for me to... There's 2 of them. Oh, I keep coming. Go away. I think I'm gonna do a late night stream myself. Nice. I got 2 more of them. Yeah.
Katawam
Oh.
is raiding with 9
Hi, Catawump!
followers.
Thank you so much for the raid! Oh, you were playing Darkwood. I have that game. I haven't gotten a chance to play it yet. Thank you so much for raiding. I hope you had a great stream. For those that don't know me, sorry, there's like these giant ants, like winged ants near me that I'm trying to deal with. But for those that don't know me, I am Hime. I am a parrot VTuber, and I normally stream tabletop role-playing games. Tonight I'm playing a solo tabletop role-playing game called the Archivium, which is a cozy horror, kind of dark academia themed one about my character who is at he's at a fancy like Ivy League kind of university, but there's like a secret society that does some kind of shady eldritch things, and he works at the creepy library called the Archive. But yeah, that's what I'm doing tonight. If you want to stick around, probably gonna be streaming about another half an hour or so, and this is what we're doing. Nice and cozy horror. But if you have to raid and run, please take care of yourself. Yeah. If you ever do get to Darkwoods, just make sure you got VSync on. Interesting. Usually I turn it off because it like messes with my visuals a lot. But yeah, okay, I will keep that in mind. Thank you so much. But thanks again for raiding. It's good to see you. We are listening to the Eternal Poison soundtrack because I thought I was playing like this sort of dark academia. See, but dark academia music means like sad piano, and so I turned it off because it was like making me sleepy. So that's what we're doing now. Eye breaks if you have higher than 60 FPS. Okay, I see. Yikes. That's kind of funny. But yeah, I got sidetracked because of these ants. Okay. Yeah, we got 3 of them, and then right as the husband left, I got 2 more. They done. They just leave me alone, please. Where are they coming from? Better not be. Anyways, I got sidetracked in the middle of explaining, but dark academia music that you find online usually amounts to like spooky, sad piano music, and it was putting me to sleep, so I put this on to pep myself up a little bit, and it does work. They were hiding from husband. True. Probably. 2 more that I don't have to worry about at least. Yikes. Okay, anyway, back to it. Okay, well now we are back in the archive actually, so. Okay, let's see here. Alright, see you later, Kit Kat! Hope you're doing alright. Okay, so since they're going to the occult archives, I'm gonna just count that as they're going. So we'll get rid of... Just change around there. Have a great rest of stream. Thank you so much. Oh, technically I have had 3 successes because I had 1 in the previous, and then 2 yesterday. No, I had 1. Yeah. So I have already had 3. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add the 1 society influence before I forget then. We're good for the week because I hit the 3 that I needed. Oh no, I can't believe London took my glasses on the way out. How could she do that to me? Come on now. Okay. I'm gonna draw a card for what happens here. King of Hearts. A tome on demonology describes the summoner's final words before disappearing forever. I spoke to the power beyond all things, and it spoke back. As you read, you feel the temperature drop around you, and the words seem to pulse faintly. The pulsing words feel like a warning or an invitation. The rules. I think there was like, don't never leave a book open when you step away. Yeah, well, he didn't leave it open, but this is the book got left open. Okay. That's a little scary. Technology. Okay. Okay, so we finished that part. Gonna see if we can just assist a seeker for the last 2 hours. Ew, freaky. Okay. So 6. A visitor arrives. Okay, so only 1 visitor arrives. What does this person look like? PC. I wish there was a little bit more about like the funky NPCs you can find, you know? I guess I can just use the Oracle for that. Is this seeker human? Yes. Okay, well, it's a human. That's a little anticlimactic, but alright. I'll take it. Oh, is this person the researcher that we ran into earlier? Ah. Is he a member of the society? No.
Kellar Flame has requested a lie to me ASMR. Solo TTRPGs.
Okay, let's see. Did you know that every solo TTRPG is secretly a duet because you're playing it with the demon on your shoulder? Yep, so there's no such thing as a true solo TTRPG because the devil on your shoulder is always kind of telling you what to do, whether you know it or not. It is known. Hope you enjoyed that. It has been too long, I agree. That was so silly. I love doing those. Wait, I thought this was supposed to be a lie. This is just straight facts. The amount of times I've had people say that after I give them a lie to me ASMR is wild. Okay. I'm gonna add this guy to my character list, even though he doesn't have a name yet, because I think he is gonna be a recurring character. So let me see if I can get a little bit of information about what he looks like. At least. This is like appearance. Oh, you know what? I think this was in the Discord. Let me check. From like the 2.0 content. So in case you weren't here when I first started talking about this, I am sort of Frankensteining what I have of the 2.0 rules so far with the original 1.0 rules. Okay. Okay, so this is a more memorable first impression. So yeah, that's a 4, so there's going to be 4 things on the observational tables that I pull for. So that way I have a little bit of information about this guy. Okay, hair color is ash blonde. Eye color base dark brown, nearly black. Wait, oh, eye color. Two more. Inherent features. Got Joker, something Dragon. Queen. Naturally pale, dark, or easily flushed. Okay, I'm gonna get this d6 divided by 3 for which of those. So that is dark. And then there should be one more. I'll do a chosen features observational table. Queen. Scent. Alright, so it's got a pine smell. Yep, yep. Should probably mention that. Okay, so now I'm going to pull twice, right, for the type of book he's looking for. Okay, Ace of Hearts and 5 of Diamonds. Ace of Hearts, 5 of Diamonds. Ancient Seasons. Okay. Okay, I don't think, well, it seems very specific. Let me see if we have anything like that. Seasons. I have one about forest rituals. Oh, seasonal tenets. Okay. What about mana flow? Crafting mythical lips. Ancient potions of lost ages. Dark omens, haunted gems. It's timeless paradoxes through history. Alright, is that good enough for him? The Joker. 4. I think is 4? No. No, it's a no. Yeah. Seven is a yeah. Will it be a bother? Yes. All right. Let me read this. A bunch of stuff happened, actually. And then, that's gonna be it for tonight. Alright. So I already read the downtime section, so I'm just gonna read what happened on the archive shift. It's like, strangely, a lot happened. That's what I love about solo TTRPGs, is even though there are oracles and seemingly random things, stuff still connects together and makes a coherent story. You know, I love it. Okay, Yver and Leo decide to reverse their roles from the previous night's shift, so Leo goes to do more cleaning and reshelving tasks while Yver stays at the circulation desk. A package arrives just after Leo leaves. It appears to be an audio cassette tape. A strip of masking tape is stuck on one side with the word "Whispers" scrawled in thick marker. When Leo returns, Yver asks him about it. I just don't think there's enough information to figure out where this needs to be filed. Mothborb, nice. That's a good one. Leo stares down at the tape. You're right. Still, I remember there being an audio-visual section in the occult archives, though, so that might be a good place to put it for now. Come on, let's see if we can find it. Yver nods and makes a note of the tape in the records before the two of them go to file it. Hang on, let me skip this song. It's a little hard to read over. They find the box where the audiovisual items go and put the tape in there with the rest. But as they scour the section, Yver notices an open book left unattended on the table. Knowing full well that that's taboo in the archive, he goes to put the book away and then notices the page it's open to, detailing a summoner's final words before disappearing forever. I spoke to the power beyond all things, and it spoke back. As his eyes scan through the text, the words seem to pulse faintly, and the temperature drops. Leo rushes over and shuts the book. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. Hi, Gavin. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a great, productive session. Thank you so much. For those that don't know me, I'm Hime. I am a parrot VTuber. I use they, them pronouns. I was about to say no nouns. What the heck? They, them pronouns. And I normally do TTRPG content, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm playing this game called the ARCHIVIUM, which is a cozy horror solo TTRPG with a dark academia theme. I'm also in the middle of my donathon. I've got almost 65 hours on the clock, so I've got a ways to go, but that's going really well. But if you want to toss some coins my way, the next goal we're working towards is a more musical stream, except on this one I'm going to bring in my electronic piano, and I'll play piano and we'll write music and sing and play piano. It'll be fun. So that is the next one. It is at 6,000 points. That's going to be a big one. I'm excited if I can make that work. And I have an XLR now that I can plug the piano into, which is nice. Okay, Leo rushes over and shuts the book. What are you doing? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Be more careful. Just because it's been quiet lately doesn't mean it always will be, Leo warns darkly. Oh, I forgot the last part of my spiel is, I hope you had a good stream, but if you have to raid and run, please feel free. Please take care of yourself and do all of your post-stream care. If you want to stick around for a bit, I'm actually ending stream pretty soon myself, but I'm currently reading through this last this last entry that I did. I played Planet Crafter, then finished the last DLC, then I added stuff to the stream. I made a neat alternate to the yeet. Say that 10 times fast. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you could be productive. That's good. Let me see. This is so, upbeat. Alright. Be more careful. Just because it's been quiet lately doesn't mean it always will be, Leo warns darkly. You're right. Thanks. Yver gives a shaky smile as he considers what might have happened if he'd kept reading. The book's cover, wrought with ominous magical symbols and circles, appears to be on demonology. What kind of people seek out this kind of knowledge? And why was the book left open like this? What happened to the patron who was reading it? Yver. Drop it. There's no need for us to know, so why press it? Leo asks with a frown. Yver knows his friend is right, yet the curious side of him itches to have his questions answered. I'll take care of cleaning up this section. Just go back to the front desk. Yver nods and returns to the circulation desk. No one comes for a long time, but just as the end of his and Leo's shifts is approaching, a seeker finally walks in with an inquiry. Yver immediately recognizes him as the traveling researcher he met in the library before. The man's face brightens as his mouth widens into a smile. I just knew we'd meet again. I should have figured you'd be a member of the society. Are you? The man laughs. No. I'm afraid my pursuit of knowledge isn't quite pure enough for the Viridian ambition. The man's gaze fixes upon Yver as he leans in closer to the counter. Yver is hit by a wave of a pine tree scent. Cologne? You, though, you have a pure love of seeking knowledge indeed. The Viridian ambition always knows how to pick 'em. I'm sure you'll make your mentor quite proud one day. It doesn't seem like empty flattery, but the insistence makes Yver feel rather uncomfortable nonetheless. In any case, what can I help you find? Knowing the existence of the archive despite not being a society member, what could this man's status be? Ah yes, best not to let me get too carried away. Very smart of you. I'm looking for a book on the practices of ancient cultures during the different seasons. Might you be aware of anything that might match? We have a book called Seasonal Tenets about the effect of the seasons on mana flow. Are you looking for something more historical, though? That isn't quite what I need. Yes, I believe I need something with a more cultural or historical lean, though the subject does sound fascinating. I can make a note of your request in case we get something, but will it be a bother for you to return to Somerset to pick it up? I'm afraid I will not be able to return for some time. I just wanted to check while I was here. Don't worry your pretty little head over it. The man leans over and lightly pats Yver's head as if he were a cute pet. I will inquire again when I return. It was worth coming here to meet you. What do you... until we meet again, Yver? The man turns and leaves after that. How did he know my name? Yver is sure that he never gave the researcher his name. Even after Leo returns and the two finish up their shift, the entire exchange weighs on him. There's now a 50% of cabbages. I love that. I need to get Noms now and go on a walk. Take care, though. Okay, thanks again for the raid, Gavin. Good night. All right, so that is going to be it for today's stream. I got through, what, 3 days, I think? Almost through September, but this week is almost over. Just 2 more days, and then this particular week of school will be over. So we're getting ever closer. I do appreciate, though, the kind of slowness of it, honestly. And I did speed things up with having to roll to see if anything important happens, and I have adjusted it so I only have 1 downtime scene instead of like 4, however many I was doing. But I think that this makes for a more interesting narrative, and it makes it less likely that I'll just keep pulling the same events over and over, you know? Because if we have to play through 4 years of him being at university, it just wouldn't be very helpful if I, like, am pulling 5 cards for each day's events, you know? And then I'll just keep getting repeats, and that won't be very fun, so. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and change the date for the next time I play this. So that way it'll start off on the Thursday, almost the end of the week. And then we get to roll to see how well he did in his classes for the week, for class participation and everything. But Yver is a good student. He's a good kid. So I think he's doing just fine. Sorry, I saw something move in the corner of my vision. I was worried it would be another ant, but I don't think it is. I think surely we must have gotten them all this time. Okay, but yeah, thank you so much for hanging out on today's stream. Hanging out with me. We're back in full form with the Donathon, doing a lot of TTRPG stuff this week. Let me change real quick. Come back over here for a second. Let's look at our schedule for the week. Oh, let me put away my notebook. Yeah. Okay. So tomorrow I am playing a collection. We'll see how much I have time for, but I would like to play at least 2, but these are going to be shorter solo games. I did end up changing my stream rotation a little bit for the Donathon, because I did notice that the way where having only 1 chill stream, actually after the karaoke, it didn't end up working out the way I wanted numbers wise because of the way it, like, the rotation goes. So now I've set it so I have a chill stream every 3 streams, so that gives me a bit more of a break. But yeah, this week has a lot of mostly TTRPGs, but I did introduce a minis stream into the rotation, and I have a special event on Thursday, which is going to be a Hotsuful Boyfriend collab with a lot of my friends, and we'll be voicing different characters, so I think that'll be fun. Yeah, Wednesday is the return of the world building stream. Let me just move this because I got a little Mike Wazowski, but yeah, I'll be world building with Cassie on Wednesday, because she and I both enjoyed that so much, and we didn't make it through the book, so I want to do some more. I loved doing the lore and the mythology last time, so we'll see what we get into on this next one on Wednesday. It's going to be a lot of fun. Then Hotsuful Boyfriend, as I said, is on Thursday. Friday is another group games turned solo, and that's going to be Hell Piercers. Then on Saturday, I know this one has been very, much anticipated, but I will be returning to Fabula Ultima, my solo campaign. I don't know if I'll be playing per se, but I'll definitely be at least making spark tables and stuff, as I really do want to go back into that. I've just been... Yeah, Hotsuful Boyfriend leading into Hell Piercers is hilarious. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. And then on Sunday, it'll be a nice, chill KDM minis stream. I need to finish building Ash Bloom. So that's gonna be #1 priority. And then we'll see what I feel like after that, whether I want to paint or maybe build something else. But I think it's gonna be really fun and chill regardless. Yeah. So thank you again for being here. Let me see where I can raid into for tonight. I have some thoughts. Let's see here. Let's see, I've got a couple of choices, but I see that, let's see, Lepus is doing like an affiliate celebration, which, oh yeah, my affiliate anniversary kind of came and went over the weekend, but thank you to everyone who pre-wished me a happy affiliate anniversary. Really appreciate y'all. My affiliate anniversary was officially on Saturday. But yeah, I can't believe I've been affiliate for 2 years now. Yeah. So much fun. Yeah, I see Lepus is doing a, yeah, an affiliate celebration, and so I'll, you know, since we're celebrating as well, she's playing Solar Punk. That looks really interesting. Looks a little Minecrafty. That looks really cool. Yeah, we're gonna go in there. So let's raid into Lepus. Lepus is a sweetie. We're gonna raid over there. Thank you to all the raiders I had today. Wow, am I gonna be able to fit these names? Hopefully I can fit all of those names into my blue sky post. Damn it. Goodness. Okay. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. Hopefully I get to see y'all tomorrow on my next stream, and if not, then I will see you when I see you. Thank you so much. Until next time. Oh my gosh, not an ad. Whatever. Ads are meaningless. Alright, till next time. Bye-bye, everybody.